Fundy Fortunes. My name is Natalie. I'm an empath, intuitive card reader, and a visionary. I'm here today to do the general weekly reading for the sign of Gemini, the twins, for the week of April 24th through to the 30th, 2017. So I've got my candle burning from intuitivecandles.com. I'll just show that for those that are new. This scent is the Acacia maple syrup, and that's what it smells like. It makes you want pancakes. At the bottom, when the wax melts down, and there's a reveal. There's a gift of a stone or mineral. They're 100% soy based, so they're not bad for the health, but you get all kinds of beautiful, beautiful stones. They're gorgeous. They're beautiful. They're so worth it. I'm real happy with the latest one, the amethyst. Anyway, I've already cleansed the cards. I just need to shuffle them, but we're back to smudges again. So smudge season is coming. I thought I'd get a head start. There's no sweetgrass in this. It's cedar and a little bit of tobacco, sage, and a bit of grandpa's beard. A lot of cedar. And it's just like a campfire in your hand, the palm of your hand. It's just amazing, the smell. This is to clear out all our energies, tired, stale energies, and refresh them and renew them for the reading. This is an indigenous custom in North America among the indigenous peoples. The smudges are very, very sacred. I do so with all respect. There we go. There's the smudge. The cards as well. And for you guys. This is all for you, Gemini. Coming right at ya. There, we'll just set that off to the side. There we go. All right. Whoa. Sweeping things away here. Okay. So all I have to do now is just to shuffle the cards. I've been doing this all day, dropping them. That's why I don't do pop-outs unless they're unusual pop-outs. See. Please bring forth a message for the sign of twins. Week of April 24th through the 30th. This is a general reading for those of you that are new to the tarot community on YouTube. All general readings are free. Thousands of people watch the videos. It cannot resonate at 100% with everybody. You may get something from it. You may not get anything from it. If you want a personal reading, I offer that service. Information for that's found down below in the description in the more area. You just use my email that you see there. For those of you new to YouTube or even my channel, there's a bell icon either up here or down here. Somewhere there's a bell icon. If you click it, you'll be notified every time Pay Fundy Fortunes posts anything new. Gemini. All Geminis. Gemini. These be your cards. Perfect. These are your cards. All right. Let the reading proceed. Oh, nice. Your Monday on the 24th is Queen of the Ocean, and she's all about abundance. Okay. Your Tuesday, Two of Pentacles, all about options. Tried to use my LED little spotlights, but they're not working real well. The lighting here is not really well today. It's kind of gray and oof. Okay, your Wednesday, Queen of Swords. Haven't seen her in a while. She's all about resilience. King of Wands, practicality on your Thursday. On your Friday, 8 of Wands, travel. On your Saturday, King of Swords, ambition. Your Sunday, King of Pentacles, trust. These are all great cards. It's a good reading. All right, your Monday, abundance. This is the mother card of the tarot. Try to get her up so you guys can see her. She's the mother card of the tarot, and she brings happiness and abundance. She also predicts contentment, loving partners, a loving family, comfort, harmony. She brings all these wonderful things. She's here to reassure you as well that any needs that you have right now, Gemini, are going to be met. The chances are really, really good that they're going to be met. This is for your needs. Money is going to flow again for those of you that have maybe been unemployed, or if work has slowed down, or you're just getting back into the workforce. Money is going to flow again. She's here to reassure you of that. That's wonderful. Harmony rules at home. A lot of spiritual growth and stability. Creativity. The advice right now of the card is this is the time to grow. This is the time to to allow yourself to evolve as far as your spirit goes, and even as just as a human being. We should always try to evolve, to continue to grow, basically. In other words, and now is a great time in matters of love of any kind. Your home, your projects, and your spirituality as well. Your keywords are growth, nurture, home, love, fertility, meaning growth, not pregnancy, but fertility, meaning you know, anything that sprouts, that's starting to grow, it's starting to thrive, it's blooming, that kind of thing. It could be anything from business to a relationship. Comfort and generosity. So those are your keywords. What a way to start a reading. Just a beautiful card to have on your Tuesday. Two of Pentacles represents options. Not everybody's happy when they get options. You would think they would be, but they're not, because it's like everything in life. There's a balance. There's the good, the not so good, we'll say. Some people don't want options about certain issues. They just want a decision made. They don't want this back and forth. Well, should I or shouldn't I? Or do I go with A, B, or C? You know, they don't want to do that. Some people just, boom, just don't give me any options. Let's just do this. And some of you are feeling like, I don't want options, and you're almost pulling at your hair. You don't want to have to make that decision. You don't want to have to make the call. It's weighing down on you. But the keywords for this card are choices. You have choices. Property for some will be highlighted in financial aspects as well. In finding a balance, judgment, contracts, and details. Pay attention to any details of any financial agreements or any kind of offers that are coming your way on this Tuesday. Look for long-term benefit rather than short-term gain as well. The 2 is showing that a decision has to be made and it's underway, and you know, hence the options. Some of you are glad and you're thinking, wow, this is fantastic. I have more than one choice. While other people, they don't want the choices. They just want to move on and do it. And they're afraid of making the wrong choice. That's the whole thing. There's a fear there. Discomfort, we'll call it, not a fear, but a discomfort of making the wrong choice. This card also, it's showing you mulling over all possible outcomes is what you're going to do. So you're going to try to break it down that way and narrow down your choice in that fashion. And this could have to do with jobs or travel for study. Maybe one of you has 3 options for where you're going to go to further your education. And there's 3 choices and you just don't know. And this is going to be a lifestyle thing because you're going to have to move to be close to the school of your choice. So you're trying to be real careful with that. As far as property goes, a potential new home for some of you. Personal finances can become very drained or low, like a low tide. Um, you may find yourself struggling to balance the books at the end of the month. You'll be okay. This isn't anything really serious, just a little uncomfortable for maybe a couple of weeks, and then you'll see the money starting to flourish and grow again. Okay, so your third card. On your Wednesday, Queen of Swords, and she's all about resilience. This is an intelligent, independent woman with a lot of leadership skills. Sometimes this is you, Gemini, and sometimes it's a person, and it can just be the energies that are making their way through your path right now. She can make decisions like this. She's really sharp. So if this is an energy, this is where your head is right now. This is where your space is right now. If she's a person, a real person, she's going to be making some final decisions around you, and it's final. And gavel comes down, done, decision made. So this woman, though, she's highly driven. She commands an immense amount of respect, and here's the thing: she gets it. This woman's highly respected. She puts her own interests first and makes no qualms about that. The reason being, if she puts her own interests first, she's satiating herself in all her needs and her wants, therefore making her a more balanced, well-rounded person, therefore making her better for you, for me, and benefit to everybody else. And this is why she does it. So she can give the best of herself. That's why she does it. This woman also suffers no fools. Absolutely none at all. Don't even try. Don't even try. Here's what I'm hearing here, Gemini. This woman is a real person in your workplace, in your life. Then she's very important. If she's in your life at all, she's important. Doesn't matter which way. If you go to her, say to look for support of some kind, need her backup, need her knowledge, her information to help you out, she's more than willing to give it. Here's the thing: don't sugarcoat anything. Make sure that you're organized, because this woman doesn't waste time. So make sure you're organized, that you have all your facts on paper, whatever it is. Make sure your outline of your proposal, your request, is finished. Don't pull any punches with her. Don't try to con her. Don't try to manipulate her. Don't try to sweet talk her. Especially don't try to sweet talk her. She's got no tolerance for that. If you were a man going to visit, if she was a man and you were a man and you tried to sweet talk her, it wouldn't go over really well. Well, there's situations maybe it would, but no, overall. So you have to be straightforward and as firm and as hard and as real and as here and as present as she is at all times. You do that, and she will bend over backwards to help you. She's highly driven. So that's that card. That is a little. King of Wands on your Thursday. He's all about practical things. He represents practicality. He's a fine looking specimen, I tell you. Yeah. So this guy, when he shows up, this is on your Thursday, he's a man of action. He's very inspiring. You've got a lot of leader cards here, I can tell you that right now. A lot of them. There's 1, 2, about 5 out of 7. Leadership is strong right now. This guy here, he shows up. And again, this could be you. It could be. Action, a person of action, engaging. So when he speaks, people are drawn. Or she. It could be either or. There's no gender assigned to this card, but some people are like that. They walk into a room, they don't even have to open their mouths. They have that it thing about them, where people are just, there's something about them that people are drawn. And it's that kind of a thing, engaging, strong on that. Very inspiring person as well. Has a track record of being inspiring and a great leader in everything that he does, every project that he leads. His feelings are always show. That's one thing about him. You can read him from across the room. And if this is you, what this means is you're going to be full of expression on this day, and you're going to be easily read by everybody else. That's what it means. Your feelings are going to show. Your thoughts are going to show. So just a heads up about that. Also, travel is connected on this day, and a lot of people. You're going to be connecting with a lot of people on this Thursday. It's just a lot of conversation and dialogue going on. It seems to be one after the other. You might get a 5-minute interval in between, and here comes somebody else. It's going to be like that. Any problems on this day? Tarot is telling you that you need to find practical solutions to practical problems. All right. You're being encouraged to explore your passion and to go to unconventional people in unconventional places. Try something new. Get out and try something new, Gemini. It just may make you feel more exuberant is what that's what I'm picking up on, more exuberance. Just that little change, that little tweak in your day. If at the last minute you say, you know what? I want to go there today for lunch, even, Chinatown or something, if you're in Toronto or something like that. It's going to make you feel more exuberant. It's going to make a little tweak. So refreshing. You weren't expecting that. You just thought, I just want something different. But it's going to tweak something. Isn't it funny how the littlest things have the biggest impact? And that this is one of those moments. Just put that out there. Your keywords are energy, creativity, power, passion, wisdom, freedom, and openness. Nice card. And your Friday, 8 of Wands, it's all about travel. Travel. So when this card shows up, the keywords are communication, speed, news, motivation, action, excitement, and movement. This is a good card. This is always a good card to me. The advice is to breathe before saying yes to all offers. You have to stop and think. Everything's going to be moving fast. Really fast on this day. A good fast. This is good things that are going down, and you're running and you're laughing at the same time. That could be literally, that could be a metaphor. That's what I'm saying. Laughing and running at the same time. Out of breath, but oh my gosh. This kind of excitement. Choose carefully on this day any choices that you make as well. It's going to save you some time, and it's going to save you some energy. So, but you're going to be receiving some kind of information through communications. It's going to come via email, phone call. A message like, I'm feeling phone call stronger than anything else. So some news is going to come through. And all of a sudden, like 1 minute you were like scratching your head and picking pimples or looking out the window, and all of a sudden there's just this pow of energy, and everything starts to happen, and it happens really fast. And you're going to have a hard time keeping up, but you're going to be all right. But there's so much excitement around that. Good on you for your Friday. Your Saturday is a King of Swords. He's all about ambition. This is a man that's extremely clever. Another strong leader in your reading. This guy is a great strategist. He's very charming. He has a lot of ambition. He just has he oozes ambition. This guy never stops growing. He never stops evolving. This can be, again, a real person, or it's just the energies that are coming in for your Saturday. So you may find yourself strategizing over something in a good way. This energy, this person can offer calm, logic, reason, judgment. For some of you, legal issues may be on the front burner at this time and need a little bit of attention as well. I'm not feeling anything life-threatening or life-altering. We're talking signage of papers to close a deal. That's a legal issue. Name change, legal issue. Right now, the overall message from this king is that he's here to bring you a logical approach to what's going on in your Saturday. The advice is to look for facts before making any solid final decisions on anything. Be extra careful. Your keywords are fairness and balanced decisions, strength, justice, and support. Your Sunday, and it is the King of Pentacles. And he's a handsome dude, I tell ya. He's all about trust. He looks so noble and so proud and so self-assured. Doesn't he not? This is a man, another, who is ambitious, who is trustworthy. He's highly protective as well. I can't even talk. Hold on. Thank you. He's protective. He's proactive. He commits to a project, a relationship, a friendship. Whatever he says, I'm in. When he makes that decision within himself and says, I'm in, he goes 100%. And he doesn't sway off that. He sees everything through to the very, very end once he's been committed to something. Sometimes this guy is somebody that's real, and he's a business owner, and a very strong one, a very powerful one. His business is well respected, and it's given him a good life as well, so he lives well. We'll say that. This guy's, again, what I tell you, he's a leader, another leader. And this guy has hands-on attitude. This guy, everybody really likes and respects, because he's not afraid to take off the suit jacket, remove the tie, you know, and roll his sleeves up and get dirty on whatever it is, and he'll work right alongside of you if the moment calls for it. He is the owner and the boss, so therefore, again, this is the third time. This could be you, Gemini. You could be this wonderful person, this fabulous leader, and a person with strong integrity as well. So when you commit to something, you do see it through to the very end, and that's to be honored. It really is. This card is also here to represent generosity and love in many ways, shapes, and forms on your Sunday. And the gains that you do have, you will be sharing with your loved ones to make everybody happy. The advice is to protect what's yours right now while helping others in any way that you see fit. If you see a need and you can fill it, go fill it. That will be your calling on Sunday. Excuse me. Your keywords are money and protection, power, loyalty, stability, leadership, and commitment. And that, dear Gemini, is your reading. I hope it resonated with a lot of you. I hope you enjoyed it, if nothing else. There we go. Okay. So, I'd like to thank all current subscribers to Bay of Fundy Fortunes, YouTube subscribers, and members as well in Facebook. Under Bay of Fundy Fortunes. It's a group. You're all welcome to join us. There's a lot of activity going on right now. Everybody's like-minded in there. There's as you know, the male to female ratio just for logistics. The men, it's growing. It's growing, and what a balance that is. It's fantastic. I want the balance. Young, old, male, female. It doesn't matter. We're really happy to have everybody there. One of us will let you in when you come a knocking. I'm also found on Twitter, Google, and Blogspot as well. There's YouTube and Facebook. And what else have I got to say? There's a whole bunch of stuff, and it just takes too much time. I think that's about it. I think. Yeah, that's it. So I'm going to say goodbye. Oh, first I'll say, my heart to yours, of course. I wish you the best. Get the most you can out of the week. Bring it right out there. Anybody else that's looking for me, you know, you can find me right here in my spot, or walking down below on the beach along the water's edge of the mightiest tides in the world, the mighty Bay of Fundy, because I'm always searching on the next high tide. Thank you very much for being here, and I hope to see you back next week. Bye-bye.